Court documents revealing that Christopher Lindner should not have had a gun and that he struggled with drugs and mental health issues for years.
Our David Winner here now with his continuing investigation into the officer-involved shooting Friday that took the life of a member of the family that owns a large stake in UDF Stores, FC Cincinnati, and American Financial Group. David?
Yeah, Paula, we obtained a judge's order to protect Lindner's wife and children against the 40-year-old father of four. It shows years of alleged abuse at the hands of a man who was apparently spiraling out of control. For those outside the Lindner family, the 911 accounts of Friday's odd behavior by Christopher Lindner were hard to believe.
He put a vest on and then started waving a knife around in the air, told the construction workers, "I'm going to kill you."
That strange behavior turning deadly when police say Lindner emerged from his home with a gun, prompting police to shoot him to death. But for Christopher Lindner's family, the ending of his life could almost have been predicted. This is the protective order petition Lindner's wife filed in October, recalling a case in 2019 where she told police her husband was under the influence of drugs and alcohol with a firearm that he waved at me and the children in a threatening manner while screaming obscenities at us. After police charged Lindner with menacing, his wife wrote, "I didn't press charges under the condition of him going to rehab, which he did." Over the next several years, things did not appear to get much better, Lindner's wife writing, "Chris has been verbally abusive for most of our marriage. There have been periods of physical abuse in the past. He has threatened to shoot me if I left the house to escape." She wrote in November 2024 while at Disney with the children, "He told me that he was the prophet Elijah, reincarnated and here to destroy God's enemies." She said, "While squeezing my arm, he asked me if I was on his side or an enemy and told me he would crush and destroy me if I was his enemy." The two would separate and reconcile over the next several months, seen together this past March while gifting a $10 million sports complex to Cincinnati Hills Christian Academy. In September, they separated again, with the wife and children staying at their home in Indian Hill and Lindner moving to another home they own near Manchester in Adams County. This came after Lindner's wife said, "He told me that he was Jesus Christ and hadn't known how to tell me these past few weeks. He said he was supposed to play a part in bringing about the rapture, and he wasn't sure yet what that would entail." She said, "Instead of going to agreed-upon detox, I watched him on the cameras as he wore a bulletproof vest, carried a sidearm, and extra ammo." She said she was watching what appeared to be him commanding angels in battle and casting out demons. A judge granted Lindner's wife an emergency protective order last month and ordered the Indian Hill Rangers to seize any firearms from the main home, which they did on October 17th. The judge also ordered the Adams County Sheriff to seize Lindner's weapons from the home near Manchester. Documents show deputies tried 4 times, unsuccessfully. Law enforcement tells me when they serve a protective order, they knock on the door, and if the defendant is there, they read him the restrictions, including, if applicable, the order to turn over firearms. They say that the order does not give them authority to gain entry to the house to search for and remove firearms. Paula?
All right, in Ohio's BCI is investigating the officer-involved shooting that killed Christopher Lindner. A spokesperson says that it will be weeks, if not months, before BCI files its final report.